India and some of their superstar cricketers have faced serious backlash in the back of that huge defeat to Australia in the World Test Championship final. It was an abysmal batting display. It was shambolic, really. After Rohit Sharma won the toss, decided to bowl, and then Mohammad Shami and Mohammad Siraj did not really make good use of that first hour. Obviously, Siraj got the wicket of Usman Khawaja on the opening day, but from there on, Australia dictated terms throughout the Test match. First, that gutsy partnership between David Warner, Manas Labuschagne paved the way for Steve Smith and Travis Head to hit superb hundreds. And then there was no coming back from India after that top order collapse and failure in the first innings. Of course, Ajinkya Rahane making a comeback in the Test team, scored some runs, got 89. Shardul Thakur got another 50 at the Oval. Ravindra Jadeja got some useful runs, but 296 at the end, having given Australia, conceded that 173-run lead to Australia in the first innings. There was very little chance India could come back unless there was a spirited bowling performance. They came back a little charged up in the second innings, did India, but never really mattered because again Labuschagne played grinded the Indian bowling attack, and Alex Carey came in and scored a quick 50, setting India 444. You always hope for miracles to happen in sports. Rohit Sharma got off to a good start. Shubman Gill got off to a good start, but that controversial dismissal, when he really, that Cameron Green catch where the ball seemed to have touched the grass. And remember, Shubman Gill posted this message on his social media platforms and he was sanctioned by the ICC. But that's all part of the game. What really worried Indian cricket observers was India's sensational collapse in that first session on Sunday. 7 wickets for 70 runs. Remember, Virat Kohli and Ajinkya Rahane, the overnight batters, had looked so good, looked so promising. Obviously, 444 was going to be a record chase, but could they have done it? Could they have at least gone closer? Did they have a plan A, B, C? Did not appear so. We were talking about how India pulled off that heist in Brisbane in 2021, but it was a clear pattern. Shubman Gill came out and scored some quick runs. Ajinkya Rahane came out and scored some quick runs. Obviously, Shubman Gill scored 90 odd. Cheteshwar Pujara was rock solid before Rishabh Pant and Washington Sundar did some miracle lower down the order. But here at the Oval, it was just listless from the Indian batters. Rohit Sharma said the bowlers let them down on the first day. But what about the batters? What about Rohit Sharma himself? What about Cheteshwar Pujara, who spent so much time playing county cricket in England? What about Virat Kohli? When was the last time he really played that iconic innings in a match that India really needed him to step up? And Sunil Gavaskar was livid with the way Virat Kohli got out in that second innings on Sunday. He was batting on 49, went for a loose drive, edged, caught at slip. Gavaskar said, he said, you needed to ask questions of Virat Kohli. And why would he play that shot when you need someone to stay on, score a big 100, forget about winning, to even draw that game, to put India in a position of strength where they couldn't suffer a collapse. So it was really a lot of old stories repeating in ICC finals. India won the Champions Trophy in 2013. They reached the 2020 T20 World Cup final in 2014, lost. 2017 Champions Trophy final to Pakistan, lost. 2021 WTC final, the inaugural edition, to New Zealand, and they lost. And again, this was complete capitulation. It was a sorry sight if you're an Indian fan. So rightly, questions are now going to be asked of the superstar batters. The questions are going to be asked of the coaches, by the way. Rahul Dravid, why did the Indian team decide to bowl in these conditions? Remember, Oval and Lords, the two venues where India won Test matches in 2021. India batted first after England decided to bowl after winning the toss. So it was chaotic, it was shambolic, it was very confusing. Did they have a proper level of planning, poor team selection, and obviously there wasn't enough time to prepare. But that's something now India will have to go ahead and look further and really figure out how they can start winning major tournaments. Of course, the ODI World Cup is up next. Hopefully by then, the Indian team would have found some solidity in that batting lineup. The batting lineup is the one which is constantly letting this team down. This was Rajesh Gupta bringing this to you for India Today YouTube.